making his debut in Pride Fighting Championships, a man who was a Grand Prix champion in K1, but now he's made the move to the biggest and best mixed martial arts organization in the world. We're talking about Mark Hunt. And boss, he is going to face Hidehiko Yoshida in his debut, which has to be considered baptism by fire.
Yeah, I think so.
大家好，老师从业中医男科30余年，帮助了数千名海内外华人朋友通过中药调理重回男性雄风。如果你也存在房事时间短、勃起无力、硬度差、中途疲软、肾虚、前列腺炎等问题，现在就加中医老师微信574-993-200，纯中药，一人一方，治根治本，帮助你持续坚挺20至40分钟，补肾壮阳，延时助勃，彻底告别快男软男。记住微信574-993-200。
As big of a deal as some people in the media made it out to be.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Everybody made a big deal of it, and they said, oh, and even he thought it in the beginning, but he also realized when he was sitting with us at the table and we were talking about it, that, it happened before. It had nothing to do with Mark Hunt. He was training him before.
Yeah, Hunt says it's an honor to fight against an Olympic gold medalist in Yoshida. You know, he has an incredibly thick skull. Let's get that out of the way right away, because in K1 he was being pummeled by Mirko Prokop, but could not be KO'd. And this guy possesses all kinds of power, one of the heaviest hitters in kickboxing. And boss, let's also make mention of the fact that here in Pride he's going to be wearing mixed martial arts gloves, which are a lot different than those 10-ounce boxing gloves he's used to, which should make him that much more dangerous.
You're absolutely right, and it's a very good point that you're saying right here, because every shot that he connects, I think Yoshida's going to have a big problem. But again, he has to connect, and in order to connect, you have to close the distance, and that's what Yoshida exactly needs, because he will come to Yoshida, and then Yoshida's going to take him down, or if he's lucky and he hits him, Yoshida will go down.
赤コーナーより吉田秀彦選手の入場です。
The last time we saw this Japanese hero was at Shockwave 2003, which, by the way, is available at PrideFC.com. It was a rather lackluster effort on the part of Hidehiko Yoshida. Our first chance to talk face-to-face with him was a couple of days ago. He says he's not a man to make excuses, but in the fight against Royce Gracie, he was still recovering from his incredible battle with Vanderlei Silva in the semifinals of the middleweight tournament at Final Conflict 2003. He says he's now recuperated. He is now healthy, and he is hoping to make this a successful return to Pride Fighting Championships. The 1992 Olympic gold medalist in judo and also a World Games gold medalist in judo, boss.
Yeah, you know what, Mauro? When we talked with him, he was so happy, and he's a comedian. He was laughing, he was cracking jokes all the time. He is a very funny person, but I have to say the same thing about Mark Hunt. He was sitting with us, he's so relaxed. Pretty much all the fighters we interviewed at the table were very, very relaxed.
And an interesting point he made in that interview, and again, revisiting the Silva fight, he said, again, not to make excuses, but he thought the fight against Silva was 3 rounds, not 2, and that affected him mentally as well. But again, it was a tremendous fight, and I mean, that was a fight that put him on the mixed martial arts map. Unfortunately, the special rules with Royce Gracie, Gracie really did win that fight, even though it was determined to be a draw. But tonight, he takes on the debuting Mark Hunt in this special fight here at Critical Countdown.
Well, man, I'm really looking forward to this. Normally, when somebody from K1 comes in, the only one that we saw doing very, very well is Mirko Prokop, of course. You know, he's got an incredible sprawl. The build, Mark Hunt is built for mixed martial arts. He's short and stocky, which is very good. Very hard to submit if he keeps his elbows inside. If he knows what to do, he could be a major force in mixed martial arts.
Mark Hunt is, on paper, a major acquisition for Pride Fighting Championships, a world-class kickboxer who is now about to make his mixed martial arts debut.
And look at this picture again.
126キロ。Mark Hunt!
Hunt is a kickboxer out of Liverpool Kickboxing in New Zealand. He's 30, 5'10", 250 pounds, making his debut in Pride.
180センチ、100キロ、吉田秀彦。
Yoshida is Mr. Judo. He's 34, 5'11", 225 pounds with a 2-1-1 mark in Pride Fighting Championships. He's fought over 1,000 judo matches in his career. Again, there is a 15-kilogram plus weight advantage in this one, and it is going to be a 4-point attack on the ground since Yoshida has accepted those rules. So, here it is, the debut of Mark Hunt in Pride Fighting Championships, and the first bout for Yoshida since that less than memorable outing against Royce Gracie New Year's Eve. Right away, they're looking like they want to stay standing here, and I would think if it was you, Boss Rudin, telling Yoshida the game plan, I'd say go for the takedown quick.
Oh man, I would run in as fast as I could, like you did with Vanderlei Silva. Run in, grab him. Do not strike with him. Trust me. He wants to make a mark, Mark Hunt. I mean, come on, he's coming here. The fighting machine. Look at this beautiful sprawl. Look at this. Is he going to get
the trip takedown by Yoshida, but
look
Hunt
at this.
manages to turn it around.
Yeah, but
using his weight of momentum.
Yeah, but even armbar. Look, he's already setting an arm up for the left arm of Hunt, and there we go. It's over. It's going to be over.
Hanging out of the ropes, which is illegal.
It's going to be over. I'm telling you, or he's going to lift him up.
He's trying to knee him. Hunt was just content on raining down the right hands, leaving that left arm exposed, and Yoshida's now trying to fully extend, but nice.
Good job here
by Mark Hunt, putting the knee on the chin of Yoshida.
Oh, that is a good escape. He can pull his arm right out. And the harder Yoshida is going to hold his arm, the more pressure he will receive on his own neck.
So already showing his power and strength is Hunt.
Yep. All the power that he's going to feel on his neck right now, he owes it to himself. Let's see, Mark Hunt just has to stretch himself out as hard as he can, push himself out. Yoshida has to let go because otherwise he's going to get neck break.
Putting all of that weight down on the face of Yoshida. An interesting position here as Yoshida holds on to the arm. Hunt raining in some body shots.
He should load up on those punches. He should load up so hard. I mean, come on.
There's a chance for a knee now. He's in the north-south position here.
Look at Mark Hunt doing good. Look at this.
And it looks like he indeed has escaped that armbar predicament. Now it looks like he's going for a toe hold, is Yoshida.
Yeah, and that's going to be a toe hold. You watch. No. Mark Hunt, if the toe hold is going to be effective, the only thing he has to do is push himself away from Yoshida. He should, yeah.
Now the fans begin to rally behind Yoshida.
He should just stand up.
Now this is a strange position, not much happening here right now. Mark Hunt not really doing much except trying to kick at the face of Yoshida. Yoshida has the foot.
He's going to go for a toe hold. If he can grab his left wrist, go underneath the foot and grab his left wrist,
I think
he can finish it.
Your advice at the beginning was the right one, boss. Why doesn't Hunt just stand up and get out of this?
Yeah, because you see, look, he's got the gi and he's got his the arm trapped of
But he has
Mark
the power
Hunt.
to just pull it out.
No, because it's a gi, there's no sweating. You can't slip it out. The gi will absorb all the sweat and it gives a phenomenal grip.
There it finally does.
Look, he's coming up. He's getting up.
This is what he should have done in the early going, and now Hunt pulls Yoshida into the corner, now looking for the pickup.
You should watch out here, because now Yoshida with his gi can do a lot of tricks, I'm telling you.
Could slide into the guillotine from here. He has the arm trapped, however.
Interesting position now. See what's going to happen. Yoshida even can grab his own gi and then try to go for a choke. Mark Hunt knows it, looks like, you see, because he's defending it there. He holds his left hand on Yoshida's left hand. Not anymore. Now he holds it on his legs. Probably he's afraid maybe that Yoshida's going to knee. Good decision from the referee right here. Wow.
Referee calls for the break, and so far so good for Mark Hunt in his debut. While he has been in a precarious situation, he's also escaped danger.
Yeah, he escaped the armbar. I thought it was over.
Now if he can load up from here, he is going to be absolutely lethal. Mark Hunt, the 250-pound native of New Zealand, 2002 K1 Grand Prix champion.
Look at that! Look at that. He's got indeed a good sprawl, as the people told us before.
Yoshida knows he's in a battle here. Again, there is a distinct weight advantage for Mark Hunt, but the 4-point attack has been allowed by Yoshida.
Looks like a high kick is coming, and that would be a right high kick if I was him. But no. Nice
Good sprawl again. Yoshida misses the takedown, and now it's Hunt in the guard. But look at Yoshida again going for that armbar, it looks like, boss.
Yeah, he can, but also for a triangle because he tries to pass his arm here. And like I said before in the other fights, yeah, triangle choke coming up. Triangle choke, he's going to get it now. If he's got to move out. Mark Hunt has got to put his right knee on the face of Yoshida again.
And that's what
Turn
he
to
did
the side.
the first time around.
Yeah, but now this time it's to escape the triangle. Look, and now he's going to go for the armbar.
And there it is again, the armbar from the bottom.
Now he's going to get it, I think.
No, he's got hammer strikes raining down. Does Hunt? Yoshida content to absorb that punishment as he is really focused on getting this armbar.
No, it isn't
Mark
underneath.
Hunt is very powerful, man. Very strong individual.
It's like I told you before, he is built for a mixed martial arts, to be a mixed martial arts fighter.
Now he's got a straight armbar. It's over. Hidehiko Yoshida armbars Mark Hunt, handing him a loss in his mixed martial arts and Pride Fighting Championships debut. But Yoshida knows he was in a battle. Look at this sportsmanship, bringing Hunt to his feet and embracing his opponent. A great sign of sportsmanship and a great effort by Hidehiko Yoshida. At 5 minutes and 25 seconds of the first round, he armbars Mark Hunt to claim victory.
But you know what? I was pretty impressed with Mark Hunt. Because, you know, the first armbar, I thought it was over, but it wasn't. He got out, and he did exactly what I tell people. Once you can read in my books, put the knee on his head.
He has raw strength, there's no doubt about it. Mark Hunt is just a naturally strong individual, but obviously, he'll definitely have to continue to work on his ground game, but a decent first effort from Mark Hunt. He didn't embarrass himself by any stretch of the imagination.
Nope.
And Yoshida, even though he's victorious, he shows signs of having been in a tough battle.
Oh, yeah, it looks like he's been... Look at this sprawl, nice. And look at this. He's going to get the takedown. He's going to go straight for the armbar later. Wow. I'm telling you, I think Mark Hunt could be a major force in mixed martial arts. Look, the step over. And this is it. I mean, you see, you got to hook your feet. Some people say don't hook your feet, always hook your feet.
Well, Yoshida was able to stick to his game plan, take it to the ground, and there you see him with a fully extended armbar. Yoshida regains the love and admiration of the Japanese fans. Not that he never lost it, but he even told us during the interview that he really wanted to win here at Critical Countdown to restore his honor to the Japanese people after that, again, less than stellar effort against Royce Gracie.
Yep. And look here, he is injured. He has something at his shoulder. So I bet you that he's really happy that he finished this fight. And the gi, you see, it works in your favor. It can work in a disadvantage, but it works in your favor with armbars, for sure.
久々に勝ちました。いやー、長かったです。
He's telling the crowd, boss, that he won for the first time in a long time.
マークハント選手ですね。非常に
And it feels good.
強くて、一時はどうなるかと思ったんですけど、何度か
Mark
勝つ
Hunt
ことがで
was
き
a
ました。
very strong opponent. His strikes were devastating.
僕はあんま友達いないんですけど、一人今日来てくれてます。ガクトやったぞ試合の前にですね、ガクトのガクト
Yoshida joke, and they're showing Yoshida was joking that he doesn't have many friends, but there is a special friend here in attendance, a very famous singer here in Japan. Of course, Yoshida has enough friends to probably win election to a political office if you wanted.
これからもですね、2人で刺激して
He attended his buddy's concert at Budokan Hall, the famous Budokan where Cheap Trick recorded an album. And again, he thanks the crowd, the victorious Hidehiko Yoshida.
You know what, Mauro? I am so impressed. You're here now like, what, 3-4 times? You understand the language. You understand the fighting game. Man, hands down, you're good, man.
Well, thanks, boss. It feels like 3 or 4 times, but this is already my 8th trip, and you know those Japanese lessons have paid off. You're right, Bozzito. All right, there you see the winning Hidehiko Yoshida. And one more time, boss, let's go to the replay.
Look at this, going for the armbar, grabbing the leg. Now he's going to put... Oh, look at those hammers.
Boss, were you at all surprised by Mark Hunt's...
Yes, I was, and like
defense?
I told you before, because he had a real good defense, he had a good sprawl, and again, like I said before, he is built for mixed martial arts. Short limbs and very strong.
So Mark Hunt, even though he suffered a loss in his first prize fight, he no doubt will be back, and I wouldn't be surprised if some big fights are in his future. And for Yoshida, he has definitely marked a successful return here at Pride Fighting Championships Critical Countdown. And remember, the next time we will be on pay-per-view is Sunday, July 25th for Bushido 4, headlined by Brazilian Top Team versus Team Japan.